That's really good effect, especially in a deck like Amber. The only thing that kind of, well, kind of whatever is the boosting for 2, but there is a lot of things in this game that have ways to cheat out boost, and there's also ways to make Amber Emerald, even like Webby, or again, I think this is more leaning to like a really heavy like creature like Amber Amethyst. I believe that a lot of the Amber cards are actually Amber Amethyst, but yeah, this is just a really good card. I hope it sees play. It's really good. It's just really, really good. Yeah. This is a card that I was actually on the fence about for a little bit. A lot of people were talking about how if this is going to replace Lantern and all these things, but I don't think it replaces Lantern at all. It really doesn't. I believe that it actually either sits in likely Amber Steel, but again, depending on an inkable count and all that, likely not. But dogs and likely any aggro deck, but mainly dogs. So the thing is, like, you can play things like Aurora or Pluto. Maybe not Pluto. Pluto kind of sucks. I like Aurora a lot more. But with that new Mulan especially, or just any princesses, whatever. You play Aurora, you play this, you quest for 1 with Aurora, that's -1 for your next princess, and it's -1 always with this guy existing. So the thing is, like, you get to provide this guy a 2-drop, and then a 2-drop princess, and then Aurora. So you get 3 characters. And now this is stationary, right? Like, this is a static effect. So going into the next turn, whether you ink or not, you ink to 3 or you don't, you get to play a 4-drop on that following turn. So it is just a little bit cooler in terms of body support in the early game. I don't think it'll like fully replace Lantern though. I do think that this is like a 2 of in like every deck. In like every aggro deck, I think it's like a 2 of. Maybe 3 of max, but 4 is just way too much. It's a really good effect. Don't get me wrong. It's a very, very, very good effect, but at 4, it's just going to get like really bad. This card is actually really good. I've been playtesting with this guy a lot. This guy is really good. He might be like one of my favorite characters right now. He actually makes Amber Amethyst and Emerald super interesting because of the fact that you don't need to play Bobby. I really enjoy milking out 2 quests with this guy, either even using Lever Combo with him, Circle of Life with him, Anna's effect with him, Queen's effect with him. Every single one of those effects, there's nothing in Amber or in Amethyst that let you discard something to the graveyard and have some sort of control over the graveyard, the field, the hand. So now it really feels like it does a lot. Miko is just amazing. Even if he's uninkable, that's fine. I mean, an evasive uninkable, if he's exerted, choose and discard a card. I believe that this is probably number 3 in the set. Miko is probably number 3. Ohana's probably number 2, and number 1 is coming up really shortly here. But Miko has been super good. I really, really think he'll see a lot of play. And the thing of the matter, like the fact of the matter is that this guy just eats, man. This could just be like Miko Doc, Amethyst Steel aggro. Miko's super impressive card. Even the Specie Burn. Like, you can do whatever you want with this guy. Anna was one that I was on the fence with. The thing that really, really, really got me with Anna was the fact that there's cards like Mulan, Gantu, Bobby, again, things like Miko that basically let you put 1 card into the grave every time, which is really nice. And if a card has left a player's discard, so yours or the opponent's, whether it be to the top of the deck, bottom of the deck, into your hand, or inked, I don't know, right? It shifts for 0. That's a 5-drop inkable 5/5 that quests for likely 2 every time. This is also a card in your discard. There is a thing with like the Queen and Madrigal where you get 5, right? But if Anna is getting 2, she's questing for 3 every single time. Like that's just super good. This is a really super impressive card. I do think that she enables Kristoff, the new Kristoff, really well, but I don't think the new Kristoff is actually that good because of how dependent it is on a combo. What really stood out about Anna is that Anna's able to be played in things like Purple Steel, Amber Amethyst, even Blurple as like a raw drop if you really want to, but she's just very relevant. 5/5/5. Just super solid stats, and if you're able to cheat her out turn 2, end of turn 2, you go Gantu Anna, put it to the bottom, shift Anna. That's just a lot of pressure on turn 2. So just the fact that she can shift for 0 is just really good. This is Pocahontas is actually really, really good. Whenever this character quests, gain lore equal to another chosen exerted character's thing. This could be like Ruby Amethyst, Tinkerbell, Ruby Amethyst, Tinkerbell Tempo. I love that. Pocahontas, again, Amber Amethyst, super good. Something that could come in exerted, for example, is things like with Rush. Things that might even have stat restrictions. The only thing I really think of is like, I guess he's not in the meta right now, but there are some cards where it's like just come in exerted or exert or rush. So, especially in this color combo. But yeah, super good card, and she also shifts really well for the big Pocahontas. You can get a lot of lore. Like, you can get a lot of lore. If you have just another 2-quester, you quest for 3, and then you get 2 more, you quest for 5. That's really good. 2-drop, 3-2 trades out with almost everything in the meta. So yeah, super good. At first I did not read this card. I did not read this card. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Draw a card for each different ink type of cards revealed this way. At first I was like, what is going on, right? There's way too many words on this card. I'm having a stroke trying to read it. I don't know if it's just I'm dumb, but it actually is really good because it basically means you draw 2 every time. It's just it's the new Friends on the Other Side. At first I thought that both players got the effect, and I was reading it really closely, and I was like, no, this is like Horseman, where both players reveal, but you only get the effect. So the likelihood is that they reveal 1 color, you reveal 1 color, you draw 2. If you reveal a dual color, you're drawing 3. That's drawing 2 already for free is really good. So drawing 3 is amazing, right? So Colors of the Wind, super good. Yeah, this is just a really, really good card. Probably number 4. This is also actually a really impressive card. I didn't think much of it. I don't really think much of it anymore, but I can see people playing this at like 2 of, especially into like really big blue control decks that might pop up. You get 3 lore, and otherwise they choose a character of theirs and put the card at the bottom of the deck. Like again, with blue, when they're only playing single target things after removing your board and things like that, like you're either gonna get a removal or you're gonna get 3 lore. And if you're aggro, they're gonna remove it, and they're gonna lose anyways, right? So this card is actually really good. I can't see it at more than 2 unless it's like the entire gimmick and you're playing like Angel, do you want to build Snowman kind of thing. But you know, also I did not include Angel because she is really good. She's really, really good. But in this set, how you'd have to build for her is just really awkward. Like a lot of decks that I built, because the idea is that you want the deck to be consistent in whatever it's trying to do on the play and on the draw. But with trying to build for Angel or build a gimmick for Angel, it always felt like, why wouldn't I just start on the draw if I see her every time, right? But you have to decide that before you draw into your 7. So it's really odd. I think that Angel is actually really good in a thing like Infinity. And just not this set yet. But I do think that Angel is going to get really good. But that's just why I didn't include her. This card is number 1. This card is number 1, man. This card is so good. This card is so good. I don't care what anybody says, that they can pop it, they can shift 2, Zeus it, man. I don't care if you're using 4 cards to hit my Mulan, dude. Like, there are so many cards in the game that recently are like kind of like Ling. I only showed Ling because of the effect, but there's like that dog guy that does it. There's Stitch that does it. Dude, chosen character gets +1 this turn for every 1 that you spend. So for every 1 that you spend, she's questing for 1 more than 1. It's so good. And then you have things like Tramp and Webby, and like basically this card. Okay, number 1, she's a hero. She's a princess. Super good with Aurora, right? Number 2, she has a 4 willpower, and she's inkable. So 3. She's always questing for 1, regardless. And the likelihood is that this is in some sort of tempo or aggro deck. Meaning that there are going to be multiple targets on the board that are either questing for 2 or 1 or special effects or threatening something while Mulan is existing. So if all that's happening at the same time, where do your resources go? And if your resources are going to Mulan or being prepped for Mulan and you're not answering the rest of the board, then you just get Mowgli Ursula. Or you get a bodyguard dropped on you, or you get Pocahontas shifted, right? Like, there's too many good cards. Even in things like green purple, man. You can play things like green purple or blue green and literally give yourself like 4 flex spots. Four flex spots. Put 2 of this and 2 of a character that has this effect. 1 turn after you clear board, just play Mulan. Turn after you have controlled the board and stabilized, you just play this, booster to 6, quest for 6, and start catching up to the aggro player, and they can't catch up. Like, literally teching this card, being a card that's able to either be part of your win con immensely, the best part of your win con for that matter of fact, and then either be a tech card in any deck as a one of, is just so good. Like, dude, you can do 1/1, 1/1 green purple, stockpile the hand, play this after you stabilize, and now you're just like, bro, like, my Webby just milked me this much lore, this much ink, and now I'm like, if you answer this, I'm gonna kill you with Cat and Elsa and evasives. Like, it's just so good. It's so good. Number 1 for sure. I don't think she's overhyped. The more I play her, the better she gets. This is like all I've been testing at the moment. Like, the last 15 games I've played have been on this. So, super impressive card. Super impressive card. I do think she can be answered. I think that Ember Steel Song is actually really good at answering it. I think that Rhino Steel Song is super good, by the way. Very good. But, you know, this card is actually really good. I've played this in blue-green. Blue-green at the moment does struggle a little bit with this Mulan, but literally being able to Reckless, whether or not you play Mulan at all, if you're able to play into an aggro deck and be on the draw, and then you're always like, oh, I'm like 1 turn away from stabilizing. This is the 1 turn that you need. This is the 1 turn that I always calculate for. This is the 1 turn that I always see losing. But being able to play Stitch, because a lot of the time you're playing Clarabelle and Clarabelle Shift post Cinderella anyways, right? Because it's just very, very affordable to do it that way, and you don't risk losing the little Clarabelle. So your 1-drop is actually Stitch or Develop. And Stitch being able to do so much for you is just so good. He also puts damage counters on people for you. Again, it's just such a snowbally card. Literally a snowball in his hand. They knew what they were doing. Brandon Candio, you printed this card. But it's just a super good card. It's not replaceable or anything like that. But in the decks that I believe that it would be in, you either draw out a lot or you lose because you didn't draw enough. So in the example of like green purple has a really hard time dealing with aggro, so that's why I tech 2 before I went to CCS and Atlanta. But having something like this where it's inkable, it's free, I can play it in response to seeing aggro, it's just super good. I love this card a lot. Super good. Definitely a 4 of, maybe a 3 of in my blue-green, but 4 of when I was testing. I'll probably cut it down to 3. This card is actually really good. I like this card. I don't know what anybody says, but I really do like this card. Green purple, again, green purple tempo, having all these discard effects, having all this discard manipulation. This card is actually pretty interesting. I just right-clicked my slides, man. Nice. When you play this character, you may shuffle chosen opposing character into their player's deck. If you do, that player may play a character from a discard for free. So the idea with this is that you're always taking a character that is very high cost or cost the same as Chernobog or higher, basically, right? And if you have any grave manipulation or no grave manipulation, you're just making sure that the thing that can come from the discard is not as strong as the thing that you're removing, or if the thing that is in the graveyard is just as strong, you need to realize that, can I survive the effect, right? Or how do they enter? Things like that. But I actually do think that he's really good. Like, in a world where you play green purple and like this really fancy discard tempo kind of thing, this guy is nuts, man. Like, you probably play him at like 3. You probably want to cap him at 4. A lot of potential here, though. A lot of potential here. I really like this card a lot. Yeah, I just like this card a lot. I think this card is pretty good. I see people hyping it up. Like, draw a card, so cooler replaces itself. Chosen character gets +1 and gains evasive. Okay. What 4-drops are we playing that can sing this? And are we shifting Webby? Are we singing this? Why wouldn't you sing it on your own Webby, right? You want this on your Webby. So I'm having a hard time really understanding like where it's like really good. Banish chosen damage character is pretty good. I like that a lot. But it doesn't draw a card then. So, I don't know. People hype it up. Honestly, cut the list down to 29. I don't like this card. Liquidator is really good. I saw this card. I was like, let's go. We're winning. Blue-red always has traditionally an issue with having to deal with aggro. Even red in general, just kind of hard to deal with aggro. Ruby Amethyst does really well, so they don't really need Liquidator. But Liquidator is really good. Like, being on the draw and being able to play things like OJ at like 1 or 2, like, super impressive. Like, imagine starting with this guy, having OJ, having Chicha. Ink, play Chicha, saying OJ, Chicha sees, draw 1. there's just a lot of really grindy, really cool interactions that Liquidator brings. And being a 4-2, not even a 4-1, 4-2 is amazing. That's really good. Inkable 4-2. I love it. I really do. He's really good. I think that he's really, really good. I really, really, really do. This card's really good. Ruby Amethyst Powerline, Red Steel, Red Green. Yeah. No, this card's just good. I mean, it says draw 2 cards. Don't matter. This card is actually really good. I think it will see play. I think you'll see play at first at like 1 of, 2 of, 3 of, and then eventually it'll start capping up at 4 of if Ruby Sapphire gets really popular. It is just really good, man. Like, you play it on 7, right? You're going to turn 8, whatever, right? Like, you can boost them, be chilling, be questing, honestly, in control decks. If you think you're going to get Hades or whatever, you just, like, self-pop. Like, you have things like Time to Go. Time to Go is super good, by the way. Like, Time to Go is really good. You play this guy, you quest, you Time to Go. For 2, you have 8 ink left in the turn. You're drawing 2, you're wiping the board. And you literally have 6 ink to redevelop your board after a free board wipe. It's really good. That's really good. This guy, I actually saw this guy. I was like, where did this guy even come from? But he's actually really good, by the way. Like, again, the struggle of being able to catch up with your decks, catch up with the aggro decks when you're Ruby Sapphire, not having cards in your hand, whatever. Whenever this character quests, each opponent loses 1 lore. Draw a card for each 1 lore lost this way. So you're drawing 1. I mean, like, quest 1, draw 1. Like, quest 1, draw 1, and now you're stopping the other player from, like, snowballing. That's so good. What? At the end of your turn, if an opponent has 0 lore, you gain 1 lore. Whatever. Quest 1, draw 1, lose lore. This is a really good card. I think this is a really good card. I think that if red blue were to be a thing, it sucks that it's an inkable, but it would probably have to be like Cindy Scrooge, 100% with the 4-drop slot. This card is really good. I've played with this guy a little bit in Amber Sapphire, a little bit in Sapphire Steel, and I put 1 in him in the first blue-green that I was playing, but not really there. Boosting for 1, it's basically, if you're boosting for 1, it's basically quest 1, draw 1, and honestly putting more and more and more on him, you're going through the deck so fast. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. It is pretty impressive. This guy's actually really good. Probably number 5 for sure. Moana. So many good cards. I forgot about this card. I had this slideshow made for so long. I forgot. No, this card is amazing. Blue Steel just absolutely abuses it. Blue Steel was like the second list I made, sending lists to my team so much. Moana's just super good. Things like Namiri and Gantu and Mulan and even things like Sail. Like, you play Cinderella, you go to 6. You play this and you ink, so you have 7. And that's inking out of your discard. So now you have such a good hand advantage without actually doing anything. And then you get your Princess trigger. And then you still have a 4/4 question for 2 on a 5-drop inkable slot. The more I play with her, I only really kept her at 3. She's really good when you have Cinderella. Not good any other way. You don't ever want to play her on 5. Like, you don't ever want to ink from your hand and then play Moana. That's a waste. Why would you do that? It's terrible. But yeah, super good. It's just, what she really is a super high skill ceiling at being able to manage your hand economy so much better. Oh my gosh, who is this guy, bro? I almost killed my cat, by the way. This guy's actually super interesting. I don't think he'll see play immediately, but he is super cool. So yeah, I just added him. Also, this is MJ. He was on the thumbnail. When this character is banished in a challenge, you may put all cards that were under him under another chosen character of your location. So a really big thing that I was thinking of is, like, again, red-green has a lot of that support, or red-blue has a lot of that support, where you're kind of OTKing with, like, things like Tamatoa or things that ready themselves. This is super impressive. He also does generate a lot under himself, so even being in decks where, like, you can return to hand or do things like this, it's just super interesting. Dude, what does this guy want? Duke Weaselton is actually super good. I mean, even in decks in this format where like we don't have board wipes or anything like that, if you're about to get to like tempo swung with like strength and things like that, like this guy can just put another Huron out. He can put another Calhoun out. He can even play like hooks. So like when their characters are being exerted because they're singing or challenging, he now replaces himself with another body that can attack, and now your swing is just as strong. So this card will see play. I think this card should see play. I think this card will be really, really good. This guy's super good. I like a 2 of in like blue steel or a 2 of. People are playing Mayor Winddancer. You can play this guy. He's just super good. 6/4 alert, nasty. Angela is really good. Again, I forget these cards, but okay. Number 1, all your Gargoyle characters lose Stone by Daylight, by Day ability. Sorry. Now I have cat hair in my face. When you play this character, you may give chosen character challenger +2 and resist +2 until the start of your next turn. This includes her. So in Purple Steel, where you're playing like that 4-drop Demona, the Lexington, even the Demona yourself, or if you want to tech Goliath, which I've seen some Purple Steel lists do at like 2 at the end of this last set, you basically just have an overstated board, right? I can see this card in Red Steel as well. I can see this card really in Purple Steel, Red Steel, Blue Steel. All those really good, as long as you run 2 Gargoyles or more. But again, being able to do this is really good too. That means that in the mirror of Purple Steel, if you play it on yourself, he would have to produce 5 damage off his strength to clear this. So it's basically just like a good tempo stopper kind of thing, especially if you're on the draw. But super impressive. A lot more respect on things like Lexington and Demona, especially because they can ready with her out. This is really good too. Man, there's a lot of good cards. She's super good. And Blue Steel, mainly, that's what I've been playing her in. She could fit in a sort of control style Purple Steel, but I haven't really dabbled with that at all. I only played her in a Blue Steel. While you have no cards in your hand, this character gains resist 2, a little bit irrelevant, but once during your turn, you may choose and discard a card to deal 2 damage to chosen character. That's really good, because one is that she's likely to be produced after Goliath or after Moana, which means every time you discard a card, it should be the card that you're inking for the turn. So you're producing 2 damage every time you ink, essentially. And at the end of the turn, you're always refilling from what she discarded. And then if you find multiple of Angel, you will just be able to discard out your hand, deal 4, draw for Goliath end of turn, and just have full control of the board that way. Especially into other mid-range decks, it just really solidifies the control aspect of Blue Steel especially. This guy's pretty good. I don't think he'll actually see play. I think we'll see him at like 1 or 2 for sure. But opponents must choose this character for actions and abilities if able. So things like Elsa, Cheshire Belle, they basically just are super nullified just because this guy exists, which is super good, especially damage decks. I could definitely see blue decks playing this thing at like 1 or 2 simply for when they see purple. You really just play this and kind of sit still. They really can't do anything to swing you. This is so good. This is so good. God, this one's so good too. During each opponent's turn, the first time this character would take damage, she takes no damage instead. That is so good. 1/2 quest for 2, and you don't take damage on the first interaction. What? That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. So good. I actually like this song. At first, I was like, you know, Pete's better. You produce the body, whatever. I was like, no, it doesn't matter, dude. You sing this for free and then still produce a better body than Pete. Super good. Super good. I believe this is one of the last cards. I think Containment is actually pretty good. When you play this item, choose a character. They can't challenge or quest while this item is in play. So they can still sing and things like that, so it's a little bit more lackluster, but at the start of your turn, choose and discard a card or banish this item. I just think it's kind of cool that, like, especially if people are really leaning into playing, like, things like Shark or Tank, things like Vincenzo's, what's another really big one? Like Marshmallow, I'm trying to think of like really big questers, but now I can't. But basically, you just lock them out, right? Like, if you have a really good flow of cards and things like that, you just lock them out. Things like John Silver Basil, that's what I was gonna say. But yeah, it's just a super impressive card. I think it's super interesting. I think at 1 of in like a lot of blue steel decks control. I think it's just a super fun card, and I think there's gonna be more like it, and I just really enjoy it. I think this is last card. This is last card. GG. So GG is. I was gonna say she is not as good as Lexington, because the likelihood is that when Gigi gets challenged by Elsa Genie, Elsa will always take the brunt of it, have 4 damage on her, and then Genie will finish and have 2 damage on him, meaning that you're always in Cheshire and Bell range because of her, unlike Lexington, where he would trade out with 1 or cause Basil to exert to give Elsa enough to clear. But in an Amber Steel controlled deck, a 4 willpower is super good. Baiting damage is super good. You can take a Genie, play Ohana, draw 2. Super good. So Gigi will be seen. Gigi is pretty good. I didn't even know she was an alien, dude. She's just like a dog. Is she an alien? Is she really an alien? Man, I don't really know anything. But yeah, those are my 30. Probably 29, man, honestly. Get rid of that one card. What's that one really bad card? This card? Yeah, probably that card. And get rid of this card too, man. This is, I don't know, man. DKP, break it for me, please. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Those have been my 30 cards that I super enjoy and super look forward to. Hopefully I get some brisk breakdowns out there, but I'll see you guys soon.